Hello and welcome to Spa round 8 for Inters, I believe it is, for tier 2 this evening. Now, just off the back of Singapore, very entertaining race, we might get the same thing. Little things to keep in mind. So Echo does have a qualifying ban, and he's got a 20-second, 25-second post-race penalty. Yeah, so unfortunate for him. I'm just gonna have a look at the tier 2 stuff, but then grab it. Um, yeah, so early driver at the moment with qualifying band is Echo, and he's also got a 25-second carryover penalty, I think. But we'll see. We'll quickly run through a lap of Spa. So coming onto the straight, you want to activate the DRS quite early. And then you break at the 100-meter board. Throw it in. I didn't throw it in as hard as you could have, but you can throw it in harder. Don't want to go down second gear, but I decided to get a good run off this. Off turn 1, it will set you up all the way down past Radion into the Camel straight, all the way down to, I believe it's turn 4 and turn 5. Basically, max revving the car as much as you want. Brake at 75-meter board, throw it in. You want to cut both of those inside curbs. Probably cut the inside curb of turn 6 or slightly touch it. I'm not sure what the best way is. Now into turn 7. You want to avoid the big curbs on the entry to no name and exit of turn 6, because you can skateboard off it into 4 and just throw it in 7th gear. Don't need to shift up or shift down. The car should be able to stick to it. Then you're braking about at the line for this chicane, not sure what point. I think it's turn 8 and 9, and into turn 10 you're braking halfway on the curb. Go as wide as you can on exit to get the run onto this back straight. It is important as well. Again, now you're running all the way to the bus stop chicane, which is, in my opinion, very tricky. The curve is very slidey, so you're braking just before the curb. Flip the inside curb. Don't really want to touch that second curb because it can spin you if your setup is wrong in the cross the line. That was a 41, I believe, that time. I will jump into what I'll do quickly. I'm gonna hope this doesn't break. Um, pray. Okay, it didn't break. Ah, cool. We want tires. Looks like my FPS is all good, so it looks like we're all set. Suppose Sal was currently out on track, going with each other. So could see a big slipstream of these two. Yeah, but I believe Moz are disconnected, so I can quickly send him an invite, I believe. Go back to, I believe it's, so letter P will have the honors of towing Jacko first, and then I believe Jacko will tow him next. But Jacko's actually backed off quite a bit, so doesn't really want a tow off letter P. Saying it is the tow around here is worth a good a second to half a second, I believe. I think tow is actually worth a lot. I believe around here, just because of the straights, it is like worth 8/10 to a second of lap time, I believe. Anyway, on to the first flying lap with the letter P. One of my keys isn't working, so we have to do it this way. I don't know what gear it was, but he did lock up the tire into turn one. That's what you kind of want to do as you throw the car in. Up Radion now. Radion and El Rouge onto the Camel Straight. How early is Letter P going to max out this car? This is going to tell us on the straight line speed. So he's not maxing it out into at all, actually. So it looks like he's running quite a bit of wing. Cuts the first corner, or first corner and the second corner of the chicane. Doesn't get on the skateboard curb into turn 7. This is lock up on the left a bit. Using all the road for turn 8 at no name. Now into pull on. Does he throw it in and keep it in 7? He keeps it in 7th. Uses all the track. Looks like a good lap so far. Gets very close to these curbs. Very hit and miss with these curbs if you want to touch it. Depends all on the setup if you want to touch those curbs or if it kills you. But on to the back straight all the way to the bus stop. We take that corner flat out, not really a corner in these F1 cars unless you're going side by side into the bus stops, just braking before the curbing. Gets the car nice and stop, cut the first one nicely to the line at 42.7 for the first lap of the session. Jump to Jacko, he's actually invalidated his lap time, so he might be gone again. We'll jump to Kakarot. Across the line, 43. Weber invalidated. As Rumsey goes fastest overall in the Alpine. As Bowles went second fastest. So almost into the 41s. We're getting in there. So Junkyard Dog will be the next one across the line. For Ferrari, 43.3. About 0.3 off Marv. Call him Marv. We got a Haas, I believe that is Domwa, to the line now. What is he able to do? 43.9. Goes about a 10 slower than it's Toddy. I believe it's Toddy actually had a mistake on his lap because he's raced against some tier 1 drivers and he was a lot faster than that. Lamb to the line, 41.9. First drive into the 41.9s. So that's a statement and a half from the McLaren driver. Battlecat to the line now. What is he able to do? 43.9 for him. Got Ryan. I'm just going to call him Ryan. Coming to start his lap. I think Jacko is now coming to finish his lap. Goes and does a 43.0. Weber is restarting his flying lap for the session. That's, I believe he did a cooldown lap just before Pato's invalid. Moses flying Piastri's on a lap. Might be getting a tow from his teammate on the back straight. Now I've just realized desktop audio, which is what I used to capture my game, has been muted this whole time. And no one's told me. Oh, Piastri's on the out lap, so I don't know if that's switched to that or he was on the lap. I'm not sure. We jumped to Mozza. Someone in stream chat, if you would let me know if stream audio and mic is fine, because I can't really tell. Mother goes into P9 and puts it into the pit wall to avoid impeding the McLaren at turn 1. I believe Ryan just set a 43.3 for his time. Webber is indeed invalidated again. Lamb to tier 1. With that time, yeah, he will easily be able to, I say easily, a top 10 with that time in tier 1. Oscar has impeded or invalidated his lap. Oh, and that's a spin around as well. I don't believe he has the fuel to go again, so... I can't improve by 6 tenths on his time. 43.3 is now his quickest time since in P7. Marv just started a lap with, I believe, Rumsey behind. Hello, F1 Elite Series. How are we doing today? Let's go, Webber. Well, Webber is currently, I think he's invalidated every single run he has done. So there's still like 6 drivers to do times. Echo, well, 5 drivers to do times. Echo does have a qualifying ban, so he's not allowed to set a time. I believe he did go on track to get a setup set. Still on board. I think it's Mars first to cross the line. There's a Red Bull. That is Bolt. So yeah, it is Marv first to cross the line for a lap time, then there's Rumsey behind. Yo, what's up, Darkened? How we doing? I am doing fantastic. Bit of an early start for tier 2 racing, but it's all to stay out of the way of real life qualifying at the end. Marv goes for faster. Rumsey backing out of his lap at the end. That was interesting. Yeah, so Marv full fast now, 42.6, 1/10 behind Bolt, who is, I believe, currently on a lap. Junkyard to the line, 4/10 faster now, goes P6 between the Saubers, so it is Ferrari engine from 5th down to 8th at the moment. Donwood into pit lane. Oh no. Oh no. Nothing happened. We didn't see it. That didn't hit. No one saw that one. It didn't happen. Oscar's back on an out lap. Where's Webber? Because Webber's back here. So we'll soundboard Webber for his lap. Yeah, real life qualifying, so that's why tier 2 is a lot earlier, because I think tier 2 starts basically when real life qualifying starts for Japan, so we have started early. I believe. I'm not really sure. I don't pay attention. Anyway, Webber to the line at 42.6 goes that 2P2 across the line. Scotty starting his lap behind him. Who else is on a lap? I don't know if Ryan's on a lap. Marv's into pit lane. Junkyard on another lap? No. No, we're still... Oh, Jesus. We're still on board with Matty AU. Goes purple sector 2. In the Alpine. Don't know if that would be accurate, because this game does like to throw the funny purple sector around. Anyway. Matty AU. Through the bus stop chicane. A bit of sideways action through the first part. But to the line, what's he able to do? 43.5 goes into P11. Nice and comfortable P11 as well. Well, actually, not even. Totally just being Kakron and Mozza by a tenth, and there goes Piastri going around again at the final corner. This time, so that is his lap done, and he's into the pit lane. Jacko coming into pit lane as well. Bolts into pit lane. Aston's also into the pit lane. Battlecat is out on track at the moment. So is Scotty. We'll see on board Scotty through the final corner. See what he's able to do to the line. And does a 42.9 set into P8. That's a nice respectable time from the Mercedes. But everyone out on the outlap except your reigning champion Battlecat currently on the flying lap. Down the camel chute. See what he's able to do. Bolts is retired, so he's happy with his time, seen up in, I believe, 4th. Battlecat just throwing the car in, hoping that it's sticking. Shift down from 8th gear, throw it in. A little bit hesitant on the steering wheel halfway through, but it was fine. Battlecat only 2/10 up on his time. So put him near his teammate in the 42s. Just gotta navigate the bus stop one last time. Cuts the first part nicely, touches the second part nicely so it doesn't over-rotate. What does he do across line 43.1? Improves by a 1/10.5 across the line, but not much in it. Mother, next one across the line for his flying lap. Scotty's retired in the pit lane, so he's done. So Ball's actually retired from P2. He's actually gone second fast on the 42.1, about 2/10 off the McLaren. J Cash, what is up? How you doing? Anyway, Mozza to the line. What's he able to do? Can he improve 2/10 faster? He goes to a 43.3. Which Sauber is? So it's Jacko starting a lap. Then Ryan behind starting a lap. Junkyard to start a lap. Marv to start a lap. Kakarot is on a lap. What is happening at the back? I see mayhem unfolding. There's a whole train of cars. Anyway, back to Kakarot. To the line. Stays where he is. There's letter P backing out of his lap. And we will sit on board with... Actually... So letter P was trying... Oh, not letter P. Hato was trying to get a tow off the McLarens, but... had to get out of the way of... letter P. Now he's lost that train. So I believe Jacko's first one across the line. It's kind of like equal one as Delta. That was through Sector 1. Through Sector 2, he is half a tenth up. Yep, as you say, Darken, McLaren is pulling the tow, but I believe one of the McLarens just had a mistake through first sector. He's actually dropped quite a bit off, it looks like. Anyway, Jacko to the line. Ollie can improve by half a tenth. Ryan to the line, went 10th fastest. I'm losing people. Junkyard, and then there's another Aston. So Junkyard, what was he able to do? I didn't see his time. He's actually into pit lane, so he's done. Marv through the final corners. Kakara decided to retire after letting everyone through. Marv, Ollie half tenth up. I don't know what the time is for Lamb, but we'll see where PS should go because he hasn't done the time. He goes a bit sideways with the lockup. To the line. Ollie goes into P12 with a 43.1. Toddy to the line, the 43.2. Hato went for 42.5. Quite interesting. So, Lamb on top with a 41.9. I don't think he improved that at the end. So that was a good enough banker to stay up top. Then you got Bolt, second Jacko, Rumsey, Hato, Weber, Marv, Letterpy, and Scotty with Junkyard Dog, and then Battle Cat. Well, the fast ones that we thought wouldn't be down here, or one of them was Piastri, 43.1 down in 13, and then you got Echo in P19 because of that qualifying ban. Top 5 from last night will all be ahead of Letter P. Oh, well, I didn't quite look at last night's qualifying. In my opinion, Spa's not a good track to determine pace. You want more technical tracks, like low grip technical, like Bahrain or Saudi, to determine pace, in my opinion. I'm just gonna wait until everyone chooses the setups and make some small changes to setups and then do their tires. And we're about to start again. 5 red lines. Who's going to get the better start? Out of the 2. It looks like Piastri, or not Piastri, Lamb got the better start than Bols. Bols going to try to send it down inside, but doesn't get the move done. I think he's on the soft tire. He's gone being out by Lamb. I saw one that Aston's moving very aggressively to the inside, but is very much stayed the same near the top. So Rumsey is up in the 3rd now. Let's see position changes for the start. So Toddy currently up 3. Piastri losing out at the moment. He's actually just gone up 2 places as I say that. So quite a bit of movement between all the drivers. We'll go to tyres. So top 2 starting on the softs, then you got mediums, hard, all the way down to 13th, then you got softs. Softs, and then Matty AU, he's out at turn 6. A collision with Ryan. Didn't see that, that's called a VSC. No full safety car being called. And Lamb already. That could be because he's pushing the Delta for VSC, but it's already a 1 second gap for Bolts. As Lamb drive-through penalty, Bolts also drive-through penalty. That's Rumsey gone sideways. And look at the front. It's just mayhem. Everyone's everywhere. Webber's made up into P2 on the medium tire. Oh, Letter P going around the outside of Hato. Hato trying to go down the inside of Jacko. It is mayhem. Both race leaders, or P1, P2, both in pit lane for their drive-through penalties. Ryan also following suit. It is carnage. Everyone within DRS still. Hato all over the back of letter P at the moment. Might go for a move. Letter P not really fighting Hato on the back straight. Hato getting past on the Sauber. What happened? Tomfoolery, drive-through penalties, all that stuff. Scotty has made his way into P6. You got Marv Collinson P5 on the hard tire, so he's actually doing alright. What happened to Lamb? Lamb got a drive-through penalty under VSC. Same with Bolts. Bolts also got a drive-through penalty. Bolts is worse off because he's 2 seconds off the back of Lamb. And Lamb's already caught up to Dumois. As Webber trying to go down the inside of Hato. Or was Hato going around the outside? I'm not quite sure what's happening. There's cars everywhere. I'm not sure. Oh, Letter P trying to go down the inside. He has to go force the outside move. Does he get the move done? Oh, they both connect wheels. They're both off in the gravel. Toddy hits the pit wall trying to avoid. Oh, it's carnage back here. It's 3 wide down to Cabell Straight. Piastri guy gets through. Oh, here comes Webber. He's still there. Oh, just contact again. One of the Ferraris has gone sideways at the back. I think that's Battlecat facing the wrong way. I'm glad you guys are happy with your ads. I'm getting a body scrub ad for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I got skincare. Got a skincare body scrub ad. Alright. Back towards the front. Oh my god, Letter P with a massive dive down the inside. He gets a stop though on Toddy. He's gone side by side with Scotty off there. There's the end plate gone for someone at the back. Who was that? I think that's Oscar's end plate gun, who's gone through. Rumsey's down the inside of both of them. Oh my lord. I have never seen more intense racing at Spa than I have now. 3 wide down Camel Straight. Both getting back past Rumsey. Oh, there's more wing going flying, I think. I think I just sort of want to go fly into space. Oh, Oscar Piastri currently missing an end plate. I think I saw someone else lose an end plate, but I don't know who it was. I think it was Kakarot. Yeah, so Kakarot's missing his left end plate. Oscar's missing his left or right. Currently 1.5 seconds off this train. Lamb 3-second penalty, pushing the limits on those soft tires to get into DRS. Currently it's a 5 foot lead between Jacko and Haydo. You guys wouldn't believe, but it's only been about 3 laps and we've had this much carnage. Toddy and Scotty going side by side on the back straight. Toddy getting in front. Oh, so Scotty's also missing an end plate. We go on to lap 4, or lap 5 I mean. Tato trying to send it down the inside, but he knows there's another DRS detection. Tato basically pushing Jacko through the corner. It's gonna get the move even before DRS gets opened. DRS open, easy pass. Letter P gonna make the same thing. Look at the straight line speed of that Salva. Oh, it's Tony brakes so much later. Around the outside. Or a bit of a lock up for the Salva to avoid hitting the car in front. I would say, even with Piastri's damage, doesn't look too bad because they're able to actually keep pace with these guys, and they've actually closed the gap down. And back up to Toddy, Leatherpy, and Scotty chasing down Marv in front. Scotty's almost out of DRS of Leatherpy. He doesn't want that when he's got a quick Rumsey on his ass at the moment. Hato almost dropping Jacko at the front as well. Oh, look how close he is. Oh, you're not doing a move there. Down the inside at the bus stop chicane. Oh, he's kept it clean. Oh, thinking about down the inside of Toddy again. That turn 1. Toddy now with the DRS on Marv. Now that's the gap at the moment. Let's see how much collision speed, but Toddy doesn't have a lot of battery to use. Here comes the letter P. Down the inside, gets the move done actually way before the braking. Rumsey also gets past Scotty as well. I would say after Lamb's drive-through, he's actually made it back up almost into the... Oh, he is in the points, but almost into the top 10. He's now in 11th. Bolt hasn't really gained as much. Jacko's been dropped by Halo at the moment. So this is calmed down a tiny bit. Seems like the drivers have calmed down a bit from the start of the race. Not a lot of mayhem, as I say that Ryan and Alaka have an issue at the back. Saw the Aston go off track for a second. Photo with DRS. Hato just doesn't have the straight line speed that... Oh, Jacko doesn't have the straight line speed Hato does. Even down the straight with DRS, he was losing out time. He catches a lot through the corners, though, I would say. I'll let the P's back in front, into P3 in front of Marv. We're looking at the back. Let's give Battle Cannon Ryan a bit of screen time, side by side. Bit of DRS assistance. Actually not gonna get the move, though. Never mind, he's down inside. Battle Cat leaves the door open, or leaves a space for it to happen. Joker's actually caught up quite a bit. That's letter P, purple sector 3, so he's really gunning it to catch his teammate Jacko for the DRS, but now Marv's gonna have the DRS on the Sauber. Doesn't look like Marv is pushing to overtake. I think he's still saving the battery. Change for the lead, and Oscar Piastri go also into P7. He's actually lost quite a bit of time on the train ahead. Now a 1.8 second gap. As Halo, 3-second penalty for multiple track limits. That last one, that pull on, not a great one, as Lamb I think just made the move on Mozzo to get ahead. Weber down inside of Oscar Piastri goat at, I think that's turn 9 and 10. I'm not quite sure. I need that like sim hub track number or corner number for the track. Oh, look how close Piastri got to the back of the Red Bull or RB. Tried around the outside, but he doesn't have the downforce. Nope. Piastri's into the box. Let's see what he does, though. I believe he's going to get a wing change. Oh, uh-oh. They're both in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. It's so over for Lamb. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jacko, 3-second penalty. So these guys are equal on penalties. So it's straight up dogfight between these two. At the moment, let a piece in that 3-second. Oh, that's a bit of sideways action on the exit. Oh, I feel so bad for Lamb. He was in front of Bolt quite comfortably, and now he's about 9 seconds behind Bolt because Oscar came in to repair his wing. Oh no, the McLaren double stack. Toddy not gonna go for the move, but Rumsey is gonna go for the move on Toddy though, down inside at the bus stop chicane. Toddy's got the inside though, not gonna help him though, because the outside line is a lot better. Rumsey gets the move done nice and early. Webber into the pit lane now for a new tyre. Lamb getting past Donwa at the back on those new medium tyres. Quite an interesting and aggressive strategy from Lamb to go mediums. Probably banking on the safety car happening. The change for the lead between Hato and Jacko. 10-second penalty for Kako for speeding. And he's retired from the session, so he's done and dusted. Jesus, I just looked at the time gained from Lamb to Bolson Oscar out of turn 1. He gained half a second out of turn 1. Mainly because of new tire grip, but that's crazy. Was Jacko into pit lane. Hato stays out the extra lap. Letter P forced to stay out because his teammates boxed. No one else is going with Jacko at the moment. As Donwa having a bit of a spin. At the back. As Marvin Letter P switch places, so the hard tire at the moment should become the quicker tire. As Lamb goes fastest with a 44.8. He's dropped that gap between himself and Bolts by 2 seconds a lap. As you can see, just the tire grip Marv has compared to Hato. He's got DRS on the Williams at the moment. Or was... I believe that was Rumsey going a bit wide on the pull-on. Gonna have Toddy around his outside. That's a brave move. Gets him nice and done. Oh, Toddy, bit of a snap on the rear with the power. It's out of DRS of Letter Pedo, 1.3. And what does Hato do? Does he respond to this undercut? Yep, Hato's in. Letter P stays out at the moment. He's gonna try and hang on to this hard tire runner for as long as he can. Scotty stays out. Mozza stays out. Jacko's got DRS to use. He's gonna get a comfortable undercut on Hato at the moment. Hato's gone to the softs. That's an interesting strategy from Hato. That's aggressive. Slam goes a 44.5. Really aggressive strategy from Hato. Lamb 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So Jacko got past Mozza, so he's gonna have a bit of a buffer between him and Hater at the moment. You ran Sauce 10 laps last night comfortably. Yeah, you can run the Sauce, but it's the tire wear that sucks. Hard tire sucks? In my opinion, it doesn't. Hard tire's a good race tire around here. You see most people starting to get rid of it, to just deal with it on the heavy fuel load and then use a fast tire at the end of it. That's what you're supposed to do, but most people do fast tire, then the hard tire, which is a bit of Mozza giving Hater a bit of grief. As a lot of people going to the soft tire. Letter P, Rumsey, Toddy, all soft tires. Mars gone to the mediums. So he's not comfortable with the softs going longer. Only problem I have with the softs is they don't last long. Like yeah, you got pace for a couple of laps, but once you hit a cliff, you're gonna lose that pace. And if you're not in the DRS at that point, then it's like not good. Yeah, 310's gain though through that chicane at the start of sector 2 on Jacko. Done why he's retired in pit lane, so he's had enough for today. You didn't hit a cliff on the stuff. That's interesting. Because for every race I've done at Spa, no one has touched the soft tires at all. I think all the softs were used just mainly for qualifying. It was always the med hard tires used. Hato trying to look for a way past. Used all of his battery though. He used a lot of battery to get past Jacko, and he didn't want to wait for the DRS. Junkyard Dog's in for his pit stop. 44.4 for Hato as the fastest lap. That's only a couple tenths faster than what Lamb did on the medium tire. Now, let's see. Hato used a lot of battery to get past Jacko. Let's see if Jacko gets past him yet again. And I believe he will. It's getting closer. Oh, he's just not fast enough on the straight. Right around is usually medium soft. From all the races I've done in tier 1 for multiple leagues, usually med hard med. Not really. No one really uses softs unless it's like a 4-lap dash or something. I think that's mainly because people want 2 medium sets over a soft tire. They rather have 2 medium sets just in case there's like a safety car like lap 5 or something. Or lap 8. I would say Jacko hasn't let Hato disappear on the soft set. As Scotty, he's into pit lane, you can just see him pulling in now. For Mercedes, I'm interested to see what tire Scotty goes. Might be the soft tire as well, because then everyone's gone on. He's also gone soft tires. Gonna end up behind it. I believe the McLaren on pit exit. He actually might end up behind his teammate. Or near his teammate on the exit. By going as long as he did. And he does, he just comes out just in front of his teammate. As Echo, who started last, by the way, pitted lap 3 for the hard tires, currently in P6 at the moment. I don't know if Echo has any carryover penalties from previous rounds. I'm not sure. Tyrone, you might have to... Yeah, okay. 25 seconds of carryover penalties. So, no matter what he does here, he is going to end up P14. So, Hayler not able to do anything with his soft tires at the moment. Did get past Jacko, but Jacko's actually just got straight past him on those soft tires, and now it's actually allowed letter P to get to P3. Echo, yeah, Echo. So Echo put a lap 2, lap 3 for the hard tire, and it's just been running out this whole race. That would just be hard tires not losing pace. Because you can run basically hard tires for this whole race. You can do hards from like lap 1 to the end or even longer. As Hayter's going to get back past Jacko at the front. Letter P is just sitting behind. He knows these two have penalties, so he's just going to play the waiting game. But at one point, Letter P's probably going to go for on track because some penalties might be removable. Some warnings might be removable off two in front. Scotty, 3-second penalty at the chicane. Turn 4-5 chicane. Probably a bit too much curb. I would say Echo, who's in, or was 5th, he's holding his own on those old tires. I was going to say he's holding his own, but he's actually just lost DRS to Marv. Well, in the Battle Cat, he got killed, I believe, like lap 5, lap 4 at turn 4. And now does Jacko played the team game and let his teammate on the soft tire through. But they're both gonna get Hato though. Hato's probably guys close. Just not close enough. Letter P will use a lot of his battery to get almost down his inside. Couldn't quite do it again at turn 6. Had a look as it was a purple sector 1. Weber went and got himself a 3-second penalty in 7th. Currently dragging his teammate along at the moment. Safety car at this point will actually be very interesting with what everyone will do. Because I don't know who's used free tire, who has a spare soft. I don't know who has a spare medium set. I think most people might have one, but I'm thinking that everyone who has gone soft tires went the softer strategy, so they don't have a spare medium set. They will only have the hard tire to use. So if that happens, they're not going to be happy. And now, Letter P is a lot closer than he was last time. A lot closer. Oh, Zato does a bit of a mistake up at Rouge. I think. I'm not quite sure. They might go 3 wide. Nah, Letter P's backing out of this one. Oh, Zato a bit wide. Jacko's gonna put it down the inside at turn 5. Oh, still side by side. Oh, Jacko's gone wide. Hato's trying to switch back. They're banging wheels. Oh, God, this is getting messy. Letter P down the inside. No, he backs out. Oh, Hato's gone. Was a 3-second warning penalty. Letter P has dropped back a second from his teammate. I would say Hato saved him well. He hasn't lost that much time, to be honest. He's kind of in this pack still. If he can gain a second, 10th and a half, he's still in this pack. Yeah, now it's a 5-car train for the lead. Rumsey down the inside, outside of Letter P. Turns to the inside for the last corner. He can't get the run. Marv is in the best spot to win this race at the moment with medium tires. The softs will be dying at the moment. I think Halo got back in DRS. Halo's back in the DRS. Oh, here goes Marv. Letter P's got nothing. Was a 10-second penalty for speeding. That's gonna hurt. He's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna get in range of Echo's penalty now. So Marv kind of like P3 at the moment. Just has to pass Rumsey on those soft tires. He's out. Rumsey's out of DRS of Jacko. Oh, this is getting good. Hato, I would say, is that he's dropped back even more. He's not in DRS anymore. He's actually fallen down to where Echo is. He's fallen back to Weber and Echo at the moment, so Weber could get another place. We'll look at Marv though. Ryan, a 3-second penalty at the back. Toddy makes a move on Letter P. Oh, I thought Letter P was going to try something. Oh, Toddy down the inside of Marv. He's trying out the he's trying out the bus stop. Oh, a bit of a wheel bang from Letter P on Toddy. That's allowed Letter P to get side by side with him. Oh, Letter P's drifting. Ten-second penalty for Lamb. Speed in pit lane. Don't know why he's in the pit lane. Marv into second place at the moment on those mediums. He's gonna try and close that gap to Jacko so he can get that DRS. Lamb to a soft tire might be going for fastest lap. As Oscar Piastri still on the back of Bolts at the moment to get that 9th place position. Yeah, Hato is like, he lost out to DRS, but he's actually able to get close enough to almost get it. Kind of like Marv though, flying at the moment. Someone let me know if the stream is lagging or if it's just my end. By the way, I'm not quite sure. Battlecat fast lap 44.14 is now the new fastest time. It's all good. Okay, fair enough. It's my end though. Rumsey's out of DRS. Oh no, Rumsey's back in DRS. Marv's not in the DRS. This is going to be interesting. 1/10, 1.5 or 1/10 to Jacko. Does he close in the braking zone? No, he can't. Can he get it on the exit though? Oh, Rumsey's out of DRS, but he's gonna get it for the straight. Marv's got the DRS now. I think he's dropped Rumsey behind. I'm not quite sure. Rumsey's been dropped out of DRS. This is gonna allow letter P to just start climbing again. Here comes the letter P. To the right hand side of Rumsey. Gets the move done nice and early. Oscar also does the same thing. Haydo. Oh, there's a bit of fight. Oh, who's gone sideways? There's Echo at the back part going a little bit sideways. Marv is going to be pushing for this win. He doesn't know. He knows there's a 3 second, but he's going to make sure he gets this on track just in case a penalty gets removed. It's all or nothing for the Aston driver. Onto the final lap. Bit of a gap between letter P and Rumsey at the moment, about 7/10. I think that might be enough for DRS. Not quite sure. But 2/10 gap. Marv is all over the back of this Sauber at the moment. Oh, bit crash at the back. Piastri goes crashed at the exit of turn 1. Marv makes the move down the Camel Straight. Lamb fastest lap 43.7. Nothing Jacko can do to defend that. Lamb 3 second penalty for multiple warnings. Currently Aston leads 5/10 the gap between Jacko and Marv into the final straight. How much battery does the Sauber have? How much battery does the Aston have? Doesn't look like the gap's closing quick enough. Oh, it's starting to close now actually. It's closing quick. Does Jacko have a dive? Oh, he's got close. He doesn't dive it though. Rumsey will take the Spa win. First time this season on the top set. Letter P second, Rumsey third. Jacko will finish in fourth, even with that 3 second penalty, so it's not bad. Toddy fifth. Echo finishes sixth, but 25 second pens, I believe he drops. He drops. Where does he drop? He drops, I think, just behind Scotty. Yeah, he'll just. So Echo will drop behind Scotty because of the 25 second carryover. So we'll promote Webber into 7th. Haydo will finish in. Oh, no, I don't know. Mazda another 10 second penalty for. Oh, no, that's an unserved time penalty, but Marv will be your race winner. Hopefully he can join the comments box and we. Oh, well, never mind, he can't. He's got to prepare his lunch, apparently. That is, quite, disappointing. Well, that was a race and a half. So Echo will take driver day, starting from last, and now he finished. I believe it was P6. To be honest, I think I don't know. I don't know. I think Marv driver day. To be honest, that drive at the end was superb. That was a super drive at the end by Marv. Anyway, that is your race result. So it's Marv, letter P, Rumsey, your top three. Then you got Jacko, Toddy, Echo, Weber, Hater, Bolts, and Junkyard for your top 10. And Scotty, Lamb, Mozart, Ryan, and Battle Cat. I think everyone gets points because I believe Oscar, Piastri, Domwa, Kakar, and Maddie all DNF'd at the end. So what we'll do is I'll show you the standing screen so we can all see. And hello, gentlemen. We'll start with P3 Rumsey. How are you doing, sir, after that race? After considering you were in, I believe, the battle for P5 and then it turned into battle for first?
Yeah, I was doing not too bad, and then under that VSC, I had like a launch, so I launched it up on the inside, and I kind of just clipped the curb and just went full sideways and dropped down to, I'm not sure, maybe like 13th or something like that, so I was just trying to claw it back.
Well,
other than that, it was just a DRS management game through the middle sector and just blasting it, try and keep up with people. I didn't really have too much pace because I got a new wheel, so I'm just trying to learn all the buttons and stuff, so not a bad recovery, so I'll take the P3.
Considering you're learning a new wheel, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I don't even know what next track is. Just give me 2 cents. But run us through the race. What was the main difficulty part of the track when you got towards the front?
Just when the tyres started to fall off at the end there, and I'm trying to manage battery at the same time, so I don't enter the last lap like 50%, which is pretty much exactly what happened. I'd say just tyre management and just overheating towards the end of both stints. Other than that, I felt really quick through the start of the stint, the middle of the stint, and towards the end, I think, as everyone would have just dropped off because of the tyres. So, yeah, pretty simple race, to be honest. I kind of stayed out a bit of carnage, and I dodged a lot of carnage as well, so I'm kind of lucky I'm still alive at the moment.
Well, next week, we have Portimao. How do you feel that? It is a sprint weekend as well, so that's even worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I need as many sprints and enduros as possible because I've only done, this is my 4th race so far, so I'm kind of lacking a little bit behind on points now, so I've got a bit of catch up to do, so as many points as I can grab, I'll try and grab them.
Well, your PA in the standings after Singapore, that third place will bump you in front of Battlecat and I believe in front of Lamb, who also finished quite low in the order. So you should be around P6 after everything's done. So that's actually not a bad drive from yourself. Thank you so much for joining and congratulations on the P3 and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate the comms. Good job.
Okay, letter P, our P2 finisher. So close to winning, but just had to avoid Halo, which kind of sent you back into the DRS of other people.
Yeah, it was a very good reaction by me, though.
Well, considering, you did, you still finished well. How did the softs feel? I saw a lot of people go from the mediums to the softs, or soft medium, which is quite an aggressive strategy in my opinion, and I've never seen it happen.
Yeah, it's aggressive, but it's the right one to do. They're definitely quicker initially, and that's what I use that to my advantage to catch up to Hato and Jacko. But yeah, that incident between them kind of screwed everyone over in the top 3. Let everyone else catch up when they would have only gradually caught up.
Well, considering you weren't really in that fight until after pit stops, because I believe you were fighting for P3 and then you had to claw a 2-second gap. It's not that bad of a drive from yourself. I believe you started P5 or something.
P8, but I got blocked on my last lap, which was like 4-5 tenths up, so it would have been good for P3 on the grid.
Well, it's not a bad drive from yourself, considering the Spires are it's a bit of a bitch with the setup.
Yeah, it could have been better, but I'm happy with the result nonetheless.
Well, Portimao next season, or next race. No, I don't know why I said season. Next race, sprint round. How do you feel?
Never really actually driven Portimao.
Well, have fun. That's all I can say.
Okay.
You might get those practice hours because you're gonna need it. But anyway, that P2 and 4 finish from yourself and Jacko does push Sauber quite high in the constructors now, considering RB and McLaren had Echo's got a 25-second carry, and McLaren got a Piastri DNF last lap. So you should have a decent margin for the lead of constructors. So go enjoy your
Yeah.
P2 and constructors lead,
Alrighty.
and we will see you next week for Portimao.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that's all done and dusted for Tier 2 today. Tier 1 tomorrow. I'm not sure. I believe we're starting... I think we're starting as normal 5 p.m. Melbourne time. Not quite sure. I believe it is. I think. I don't think IRL, the real life race, conflicts with Inter's race, so we might be safe. So yeah, tomorrow, Tier 1 at Spa. You're going to see a lot quicker times in qualifying, a lot... Probably a bit more chaos, maybe. I don't know. Tier 2 was a bit chaotic for the first few laps, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching Tier 2 at Spa, and we shall see you tomorrow for Tier 1 at 5 p.m. Melbourne time, and we'll see you all there. Goodbye!